How Mitakuyepi. Hello, everyone. Sometimes in our lives, when we look back at our past and we think of things that, oh man, I would have, if I could go back in time, I would do that differently, or I would say that differently, or I wouldn't say what I said. And then we think about that over and over and spend a lot of time just putting ourselves down and wishing we could turn back time. Well, we can't. And that's okay. What's important to remember is that the way we were in the past is not the way we are now. We've changed. We've had experiences in life where we learned things, we developed, and maybe we changed our opinions on things. We're different people. So it's not fair to look at the past and judge it by how we are now. That's not fair because we were different back then. Back then, we did the best job that we could at that time. We did the best at that time with what information we had in our lives at that time. We made the best decision that we could. And now we are different. Yeah? Now we encounter other things in life and we still make decisions on how to deal with those situations. And we are going to do our best to do that. Well, this is how we thought back then too. But back then, maybe we didn't know as much. Maybe we didn't have the information that we do now. So do you see why it's not fair to be taking a lot of time thinking, oh, I should have did it this way. If I only had did it this way, my life would be better today. No, it would be different, but it doesn't necessarily mean it would be better. And Lakota Star Knowledge teaches us that the most important moment is right now. This lifetime is the most important one, the present moment. So the past was the past moment, okay? And we can learn from that and come to peace with it. And that helps us in our present moment, and that influences our future. So the important thing is to do the best job that you can right now. Don't worry about that past, okay? You can learn from it. It got you to where you are. So live your life as best as you can. Take care of yourself. Communicate in a healthy way. When you encounter life, interpret it as clearly as you can. Yeah, that's information coming to you. That's communication too. Listen. Don't just hear, but listen to whatever surrounds you, whether it's birds singing or the wind blowing through the trees. Don't just hear it, but tune into it. Yeah, reality begins within. So a good way to do this is to tune into yourself. Yeah, tune into yourself. That means listen to yourself. Start by going someplace where you're alone and it's private, and just breathe and just don't think about things that are bothering you at the moment. Just breathe. Yeah, just breathe. Just deep breaths. And then start listening. And then as you're listening, slowly listen to yourself breathe. Listen to every breath you take. Inhale, exhale. We have to do both. Yeah? And just really listen and just visualize around you, yeah, and above you and below you, a ball of energy going around you like that. And just be, yeah. Get to the point where don't even think of anything. Just listen to yourself with each breath. And then slowly you can start looking around and take your time. Yeah. There's that expression, stop and smell the roses. And that's what that means. Maybe you don't like roses. Well, interpret that a different way. Yeah. Stop and take the time, pause, and enjoy reality. When you see something, don't judge it by its look. Just try to see it as clearly as possible. And when you hear something or somebody talks to you, listen to what they're saying, not just hear. Yeah. And this is how we start in our foundation in dealing with life. Take some time to do this every day, maybe several times a day. We kind of anchored ourselves when we do that. And so now we can start thinking of things that concern us or things that matter to us. Now we have more clarity. Now we can do the best job that we can. Yeah. And that's how to approach that. So the present moment, most important moment. Yeah. And the past, with whatever information we had at that time, we did the best that we could. And that's okay. Yeah. No, don't judge it by today's standards. Yeah. The standards of the past and the standards of the present are not the same because we are not the same. We change as we live. Yeah. We develop, we grow. So let go of that. Yeah. Don't beat yourself up about, oh man, I should have did it differently. Yeah. Don't worry about that. You still have power when you're in the present moment, when you're in the here and now. And we can learn from that past, as I said, and really actively live our lives, and we can do the best job that we can. And that influences our future. The future is not written in stone. We are not fatalistic people. We can influence that. If we could see it and we don't like it, well, we can change it by how we are right now. And that's also, again, saying the present moment is the most important one. So live your life as best as you can. And that includes taking care of yourself as best as you can and communicate in a way where we connect first within ourselves and then to each other. I invite you to come visit my website at wolakota7.com. You can see the address on the screen, and here you can learn about the books that I've written and also some of the services that I offer. For example, spiritual consultation and Lakota language lessons. And you can see the books that I wrote. And one of them, called Keya Mato Stonehearts, I wrote with my wife. And if you would like to order these books or order any of my services, you can see all the information on the screen. And for more questions, please write to me at the email address that you see at the bottom right of the screen. Thank you very much for listening to this video. And I really appreciate your support of this channel. Also, thank you for the comments that you leave. I read them all and I really appreciate them. And if there's information here that can help you, then that's cool. And if not, then, well, that's okay too. And thank you very much for being a part of this community. I invite you to visit my other channel, which is called Lakota Language from the Heart. And I'm putting a link to it in the video description. So check out my new channel, which is exclusively about learning to speak the Lakota language from the heart. Everything is a circle. There is no end. So that's why we say until next time, which in Lakota is Doksha Ake. And so with that, I'll catch you in the next video.